Welcome back, everyone. Utah, it's not just a home to jaw-dropping landscapes and world-class skiing anymore. Over the past 2 decades, the Beehive State has transformed in ways that will blow your mind. Today, we're diving into the numbers, the income growth, the population boom, and the fascinating facts that make Utah one of the fastest evolving states in the U.S. My name is Steve Saxton. I'm a mortgage lender and have been a resident here in Utah for over 25 years. My focus is helping people move to Utah, answering questions that you might have, and educating you on all things Utah. I have an entire community of local experts, realtors, contractors, inspectors, and more to make your transition as smooth as possible. Whether you're new to the area or just looking for guidance about Utah, we are here to help. Let's dive into the video of what makes Utah so incredible. Let's start with the numbers. Utah's population has grown by a staggering 43% in just 2 decades. Back in 2000, there were about 2.2 million people living here. Today, that number is over 3.4 million and climbing fast. This growth makes Utah the fastest growing state by population percentage since 2010, with cities like Harriman, Lehigh, and St. George experiencing particularly rapid expansion. But it's not just about families moving here to Utah. Utah has the youngest median age of any state at just 31.1 years of age. That's nearly a decade younger than the national average. Now let's talk about money. Utah is a thriving economy. The state's median household income has soared from about $45,000 in the year 2000 to over $83,000 in 2024. That's nearly an 85% increase, well above the national average of about $74,000. It's not just higher wages driving this. Utah consistently ranks as one of the best states for jobs. The unemployment rate here is an unbelievable 2.4% compared to the national average of 3.8%. Add to that a booming tech industry centered in Silicon Slopes, where companies like Adobe, Qualtrics, and Pluralsight have made Utah a tech hub. The sector contributes over $20 billion annually to the state's economy. Now, let's switch gears a little bit to some surprising fun facts you may not know about Utah. Utah has the highest rate of volunteerism in the U.S., with more than 40% of residents giving their time to help others. Utah has one of the largest LGBTQ+ populations per capita in the country, earning it a reputation as a surprisingly inclusive city. Utahns eat more Jell-O per capita than anyone else in the world. In fact, lime Jell-O is an unofficial state snack. Utah is one of the sunniest states with 238 days of sunshine annually, perfect for its outdoor living residents. Pretty cool, right? But let's keep going because there's even more to unpack. Now, with all this growth, Utah's housing market has been red hot. Over the last 20 years, median home prices have increased from around $140,000 in the year 2000 to over $525,000 a day. That's nearly a 275% jump. Cities like Draper, South Jordan, Harriman are some of the fastest growing, with new developments springing up everywhere to keep up with demand. But affordability remains a bit of a challenge. While Utah's cost of living is still lower than places like California or New York, housing prices have risen faster than the wages in recent years, and this has created some hurdles for first-time homebuyers. One interesting side note is a lot of people that grow up in states like Idaho and Utah, they want to stay here. They were raised here and they don't want to leave. And because we have such a rapid population growth based on just the children being born, we average about 3.1 children per family. Those kids want to stay here in the state. And so we have these people moving in from out of state, but we also have a natural organic growth with the population growing just from childbirth. So this has created a problem for first-time homebuyers. Housing is not nearly as affordable as it was, say, 20 years ago. It's something that the state is currently working through. Utah's growth also comes with some environmental challenges. The state faces some unique issues like air quality concerns during the winter inversions here in Salt Lake City, but there's good news. Utah is leading in green initiatives. The state has invested heavily in wind and solar power, and with over 3,500 megawatts of renewable energy capacity and plans to grow even more in the coming years. Let's not forget Utah's innovative water management programs. With limited water resources, the state is working to adapt and ensure sustainable growth for generations to come. But at the end of the day, what keeps people flocking here to Utah? It's the unbeatable combination of a strong economy, outdoor adventures, and a tight-knit community. A lot of people come here just for the tech jobs, but then they stay because of the mountains. Other people come here and they stay because of the people, and they say Utah just feels like home. The people are very welcoming and they're kind, and they get a sense of community when they move into a certain town or a certain city. So from record-breaking growth to fascinating quirks, Utah is a state like no other. Its story over the past 20 years is one of evolution, opportunity, and community. Whether you're visiting or planning to stay, there's always something new to discover. Thanks for joining me on this quick video about the Beehive State. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below. What's your favorite thing about Utah? And we'll see you on the next video.